So you want to get rich, but you don't know if you have what it takes to get there. You don't have the knowledge. You don't even know where to start. You just think, hey, I'm no Elon Musk. I'm no Steve Jobs. I'm just an average Joe. Well, hey, look at me. I'm just an average Joe truck driver, and it's my goal to reach $1 million in 2 years. I want to tell you how you can do it, and I'm going to show you the 5 books that changed my life and changed my mindset towards money. So if you want to figure out what those books are, keep watching. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Leroy, and welcome to my channel, 40 and Broke, where we're all about getting out of debt, saving, investing, and getting our finances under control so we can live the life we've always dreamed of, because that's what it's all about, living the life we've always dreamed of. So, hey, sorry if it's shaky. I'm at work right now, and I'm using this time to take advantage of some sit-down time, and I'm going to make a video because that's what we do. We use our spare time to grind. If you have spare time, don't waste it. Don't waste it, because your time is your most valuable asset. You want to make sure that you use your time to the best of your abilities. And with that being said, let me stop rambling and talk to you about the 5 books I found that changed my life. Book number 5 would definitely be Soldier of Finance by Jeff Rose. This book was great. Backstory: Jeff Rose is a former sergeant in the Army, I believe. So he ended up becoming a certified financial planner, and everyone told him, hey, you should write a book, for finances based on like it was in the military. So he bandied the thought around, and then finally one day he decided, yeah, I'm going to write that book. So he wrote a book called Soldier of Finance, and he breaks finances down like you are coming into the military and you're in boot camp, and he breaks it all down and says, this is what you need to do, this is how you need to do it, this is why you need to do it. The book is just great. It tells you how to write a budget. It tells you why you need a budget. He tells you, using military terms, what the equivalent of the budget would be in the military. He's like, go check your credit report, because that's like scoping out the enemy, the minefield. You got to know where the enemy's at. You got to know to make sure there's nothing there to pop up and get you. Great book. This was probably one of the first books that I found when I got on my financial journey, and amazing book. I can't recommend it highly enough. Book number 4 would be The Magic of Thinking Big by Dr. David Schwartz. It's great. I mean, the concepts in it they're timeless, because basically what he's saying is, don't underestimate your value. Everybody underestimates their value. Why? Because we've got this belief in our culture that, and this isn't something that he said, this is something I'm saying. We have a belief in our culture of everybody, we need to be humble. We need to have humility. We need to, downplay our greatness, downplay our good things. I mean, think of all the stuff that when someone says something like, wow, you look really nice, that, those clothes look really nice on you. Your first impulse is, oh, no, it's just this old thing, or oh, thanks, but you don't really believe it, or you try to downplay how you really look, when, you know what, yeah, you spent a lot of time getting yourself put together so that you would look nice. Yeah, you look nice, own up to it. So basically what he's saying is, in The Magic of Thinking Big, is swing for the fences. You might as well. The worst that can happen is you go into a job interview and they say, hey, we're offering 20 grand for this job. And you say, you know what, I want 30 grand. And they start looking at your resume and, hey, you done knocked it out of the park. And it's like, they're like, okay. I mean, the least they can say is no. When they're asking, how much money do you want? You come out with your high number. That's the whole point of it. Basically, all he says is swing for the fences. So it got me thinking that, you know what? I'm going to think big every time. I'm going to swing for the fences. I'm not going to lowball myself when I'm doing things. My time is it's valuable. What I bring to the table, I know when I'm bringing something to the table, I know what I'm bringing to the table. So I want to get paid for my expertise. And that's what that book has made me think about. Number 3, The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. Now, this book was really good. It was talk about building good habits. And that's essential. So if you want to build wealth, you have to build good habits. One thing that a lot of us are good at, we're good at procrastinating, or we're good at being busy. We're not good at being productive. We're good at being busy. Think about that. Being busy is not as important as being productive. So what you do is you build good habits that build productivity. And that's what this book is about. Great book. Number 2. The number 2 book on my list is The Richest Man in Babylon. I have listened to this book on audio so many times, over and over. I have read the book a couple times. It is a great book, and it's written as a novel. So you can read right through it, and the lessons are in it, and it's like real people, stories of what they're doing and how they want to do it, and it's set in the time of Babylon. And it talks about the richest man in Babylon and how he got his money. And then the story progresses a little bit how he got his money, and then like past him to his descendants and how they managed his lessons that he taught them, managed to keep their money going, and how it made Babylon the richest country in the ancient world. The one thing I remember that I pick up from this book is a portion of all I earn is mine to keep. And I love that. A portion of all I earn is mine to keep. You set aside money for you. You pay yourself first. The biggest takeaway I come out of that one. And budget. The other one he says is budget. And he says, you are the one that decides your budget, not somebody else. You decide your budget. So you decide what's important to you. Just because this guy over here says, oh, you need to do this X, Y, and Z with your budget. It's not his budget. Personal finance is personal, so you do what is right for your budget. As long as you stick to it, that's what matters. So a portion of all you earn is yours to keep, and budget. The number 1 book that has changed my mind and my attitude towards wealth and money is Atlas Shrugged by Ayn Rand. Now, I understand this is not a finance book. It's more of a business book. It is a huge novel, but basically she talks about redistributing wealth, and the whole point of the book was the productive people, they're productive. And they produce. They are not a taker. They are producers. So you have to have producers. And if you keep taking and taking and taking from the producers, finally, they're just going to say enough is enough. So what this book taught me was that you need to be a producer. Don't be a taker. If you're a taker and all you are is a taker all your life, when the producers stop giving, you'll starve to death. So what happens when the producers say enough is enough? You starve to death as a taker. So you want to be a producer. You want to be producing your own stuff, whether it's on a small scale, like you are producing your own food, things like that, but have something where you are able to contribute to those around you. Because if you're able to contribute, people around you will do business with you. If you're just a taker and you say, well, I deserve that because you have it and I don't have it, when things really get bad, you'll starve. Basically, you'll starve. So those are the 5 books that changed my life. Now, if you've made it this far, I'm going to give you a bonus book. The bonus book is Money Does Grow on Trees by Jeremy Alexander Newsom. Great book. And that guy, the point he says is, hey, money does grow on trees. We give money the stigma that it's hard to get with words like, or phrases like hard-earned money. Money doesn't grow on trees. You just can't go outside and pick up money. Well, you know what? Yeah, you can. What is money made out of? Paper, made of trees. It literally grows on trees. That's what it's made from. I pick up change up off the ground all the time. I find money outside. Money does grow on trees. Money is easy to find. Money is only hard earned when you work hard to get it. You know, you just have to have a skill, so bring some sort of value that people are willing to pay for, and money becomes easy. You know, that's why they call it currency, because it flows just like water, just like electricity. You know, it flows. That's what money's designed to do. It's designed to flow. It's designed to be exchanged. So there you go. 5 books that changed my life financially, plus the 1 bonus book. I'm going to leave a link down in the description below to all of those books. If you use my link, it is an Amazon associate, so I do get a small commission at no extra charge to you if you use it. So, and if you do, I truly appreciate it. But if you want 5 books that will change your life, those are those 5 books. All right, everybody, have a good one.